All right, I'm back with another video. I just feel like I owe this video to my to whoever to subscribers and people who watch these videos. I don't have that many subscribers, by the way. It'd be nice if you would subscribe. I just have one rule: no weirdos or creeps. I don't want any weirdos or creeps coming on my channel. As a creep have a body like that, check that out, eh? Sitting down too. Alright, so we'll go on with it, alright? Look, dude, look how white my skin is. Do you see how white my skin is? Now, if I stand here in the shade, look, you can't tell, eh? Look, in the shade, I look like I'm dark skinned, right? And I do tan easily, but look at that. This is how fucking white I am, man. Look at that. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not claiming to be Irish. I'm not claiming to be Italian. I'm not claiming to be whatever. Okay, Swedish. I'm not claiming to be Swedish either. I'm not even claiming to be German. Okay, and I hesitate to say, I'm not, but I will say it. And what I hesitate to say is, I'm not gonna say that I'm, Dutch, because Dutch is like a language and it's multiple countries and stuff. So without me knowing those countries and knowing what's going on, to say a statement without the right knowledge would be odd, right? Wouldn't be very good on my part. But there's no secret coding there or anything like that. So don't try too hard. anyways, let's move on. Well, like I said, I've always talked about Romania as the so Romania is a special place, okay? Especially Transylvania, okay? Transylvania is absolutely notorious when it comes to vampire books and movies. Now, as far as I know, and this definitely could be wrong, but as far as I know, it was 1896 when Bram Stoker wrote the famous Dracula, okay, which also had a play, and it had a famous book and all that stuff, right? That was 1896. Yet, the figure he wrote that on was an actual guy, an actual Romanian nobility, okay? He was from Transylvania, and he 100% identified himself as a vampire. He was called Vlad the Impaler. He was part of a Roman alliance, they called it, which was from the Vatican, and the Pope had made a Roman alliance. Okay, Romania is just Roman with IA at the end. Okay, so the Pope made an alliance with not just with Romania, but a few of the countries that were within that Ottoman range, and the whole idea behind that was to kind of stick up for themselves and to kind of save Christianity from being taken over by an Islamic nation or an Islamic empire or force, whatever you want to call it. They claim that I'm not gonna teach you all this history, but I don't want to get deep into it. But Vlad the Impaler was also Vlad Dracula, Vlad the Vampire. He was nobility, and he did actually drink blood. And it was not a secret. He didn't keep it secret that he drank blood. What might be the reason? Well, the fact that he's a prince and he's nobility, it's hard to keep anything secret. You know, if you are that person, how the hell are you going to keep yourself a secret? It's not really possible, though, is it? So, once everybody knows who you are, how are you going to hide it, man? You know what I mean? So it was very well known that he was drinking blood, but he was called the Impaler because one of the notorious events was that there was a pathway, like a countryside road, like an old dirt road type of thing, where the Ottomans were going to enter into Romania. And what he did is when the first soldiers came in, he beheaded them, put it on a pike, and stuck that pike into the ground. Now, I don't know what order that went into, but there was a shitloads of Ottoman soldier heads on pikes as it rode through. And they claimed that the Ottomans were inhaling, they were feeling sick because they were inhaling all this, that's not something you want to inhale at all. Anyways, I don't know how true that is. What I do know is Vlad the Impaler is as real as any sultan of the Ottoman. He is more real than Alexander the Great because he's more modern, actually. He's from the 1400s. He's not by any means a legend. They have paintings of him. They have historical scripts on him. The nobility till today recognizes Vlad the Impaler, the vampire, as a nobility of Romania, especially in Transylvania, because he was specifically stationed in a castle in Transylvania. all this castle and vampire stuff, it all comes from him, man. That's from Transylvania. The vampire folklore and family is from Transylvania, Romania. Okay? There is no contest to that. Every integral historian will agree to that. Now, me looking like, dude, I just look at me right now, you know, I look at myself even when I'm outside, sometimes the sunlight hits me or the light hits me. Dude, I look 100% Romanian. My skin is absolutely white. You see these hairs? They look black right now because of the shade. I've shown you pictures. Each and every one of my hairs lights up to the lightest shade of brown or auburn. Okay? There's not a single black hair on my body. Okay? It's all colored. Dude, there's no such thing as Africans with colored hair. There's no such thing as, it is not an African genetic, it is not an Oriental genetic, it is not a sub-Indian continent genetic. Okay? Absolutely not. Okay? And it exists in some parts of the Middle East which are close to Europe and where they had Christendom. And at the time of Christendom, there were people from Europe coming back and forth between those countries. I've heard things about Syria and Lebanon. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard about Syria and Lebanon as being, I mean, Jerusalem was right there. And you know the Crusaders were in Israel and Jerusalem. I mean, everybody knows that. You know, before Islam, Lebanon was a Christian country. Syria was a Christian country. Okay? Where do you see Turkey today? That was Greece. Turkey took that from Greece. Therefore, Turks and Greeks don't like each other very much because they have a lot of tension going on based on, you know, territory and land. And it's all part of business and it doesn't matter. But the point is that, you know, look at this. I'll show you my teeth. Vampire tooth. Vampire tooth. Now, did I just magically get perfect vampire teeth in the perfect place and they fit in and everything the same way? I've had this since I was a kid. Okay? But believe it or not, Halloween, I went as a vampire every time. Okay? I think there was one time where I wore like some... No, I wore a shitty mask and I threw it out. I always went as a vampire in Halloween when I was a kid. Okay? Because I already had pointed teeth. Huh? Alright? So when I put those little fangs in, my teeth actually fit in the fangs. So anyways, that wasn't the point of this. I just got into all that. What did I want to talk about? It may sound a little bit like regurgitation what I'm about to say because it kind of repeated. And the thing that I'm about to say is that yeah. So you know, we all have some kind of level of we all have some control over our lives, right? Some people have more, some people have less, and everyone has a different style and everything. Everybody accepts different things, everybody does different things, everybody has we have similar yet different lives. We're similar anyways. The point is that I was thinking about that. I was thinking, man, you know, one of the good things about coming from level 0 or level 1 for so long and being that basic person is that once I began to build my life, which was only 5 months ago, once I began to build my life, finally, you know, anyways, I've already talked, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've already talked about this. You know what? I really have nothing else to say. I want to take a break from all the money videos, and that's it. That's it.